How do I score scantron test? So we're going to go over how to use the scantron machine that is in Sherman Hall 218. The workstation has its own separate password, which will be given to you if you ever have to do this. Okay, so first thing, you want to turn the machine on. You want to orient the sheets also that the notch is in the upper right hand corner, and the student's name are on the top, and the barcode is close to the front of the machine. You want to make sure that it is clear of dust and stuff, so we do have air that you can spray, and excuse me, there is a dust-free cloth that you can use. Okay, so on the machine, you're going to click on the Network Connect, excuse me, and you're going to log in. It's going to use your regular username and password, but you have to go through the business services to get the account set up. It's not the regular UMBC VPN. Alright, so once that's going, you can click on Scan Tools, and this is like the setup part. So we're opening up the various programs. So test score, again, you're going to use your username and password. And then you can go over to the computer and go to Documents. And generally you would be going to, you would do New Folder and set up one for the current date that you want to use. I already have one for today's date, and so I'm just going to click on that to open it. You can see I've already done some tests today. Okay, so the next thing is you can go back to the computer and do Notepad, and we want to have the RT resolve explanation there, and then we want to have the results. Okay, so we can click on that, and so we can have those ready to use. Okay, next you want to have a browser open, so we usually choose Mozilla, and you're in your email, so you can go here to the drive, and you would choose the Spring 2014 Scantron log. Now, we do already have that, so I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to go over here, and I can go down here. We have to add more. Add 20 more rows. Okay, so then we can put in today's date. And we can put in the course. And we can fill all this out. So let me take a pause and do that. Okay, so I filled in the course name and number, the section number, the teacher's name, their email. And we generally want the teacher, not the TAs here, and the data file. So the data file is always going to be T, the day's date, and whatever letter is next. That we started with A, and we're now up to F. Now you're going to need an RT number, and then later you can later come back and fill those in. How many keys and how many students are in the class. Okay, so we're going to go up. We also have a tab open for the RT. So we're going to go to a new ticket in test scoring. And the important thing is here, because I'm setting it up, it's going to default to my name. So we want to make sure we put the teacher's name here. Sons, and come up. Okay. And okay. And so you want to click on that. She has some TAs, so we're going to also put theirs. So let me just pause it for a minute. Okay, so you can fill it in with all their TAs, because then they'll also know when it's resolved and that when the file is in the Blackboard course, because sometimes these people are the people that actually do the grading and stuff. So it's just best to put them in there too. At the subject, we just go here and we put D, and it comes up with our little drop down, and then we put the name of the course, exam dropped off, and over here we're going to choose our name and then just hit create. So then when we get the number, we're going to put it on the front of the cover sheet that they had to fill out when they dropped it off. Okay, so you can see the new number. So our next thing is to set up a tab for box. So, it's umbc.box.com. And if we go to all files, where it usually is, we're going to click on the scantron for the current semester. We're going to go data files, and we're going to say new, and we would do a folder for the date, and we're going to do the same thing um, for the scan. Okay, we're going to go back here. We're going to do scantron results. Same thing, set up one for the date. Okay, so we're going to minimize all this, and then we're going to go ahead and um, set up the data file. So we're going to go here to data file, new, and we're going to do T0326F because that's our next one. And we're going to say OK, and then we're going to go scan. And you can see that the key comes up first, and then I'm going to pause this for now. Okay, so after they're all scanned, it tells you how many sheets it's done. You see there is a resume here because there are occasions when the machine may jam. So if it does, you want to pull it out, the test paper, as gingerly as you can. But a lot of times it jams after it's gone past the scan head. So you can check to make sure that last one that went through that's now crumpled did get scored. If not, try to straighten it out as much as you can and put it back in the pile and hit resume. Sometimes you'll get two that go through and it reads that and stops. So probably the top one gets scanned, but the second one doesn't. Just put that back in the pile and continue with the resume. So we're going to hit stop, and then we're going to stop this video and do scoring with the next part. Thanks.